In a world full of generic AI tools, Dasseti built something different. Meet Sidekick, your AI companion, designed for investment workflows from day one.
So I think the way I describe Sidekick is it's really your AI companion. So it's built right into the heart of our platform. It's not another tool that you have to plug in, that you have to learn or manage. So think of it as having kind of an assistant, right? A really smart assistant that understands your processes, that understands our industry, and that's from extracting documentation or data from documentation, drafting content, spotting inconsistencies, or basically handling all of the tedious stuff so that you can focus on more important strategic decisions, the things that really matter.
Sidekick was born out of real client pain points and a deep understanding of the work our users do every day.
From our side, it really came from watching clients struggle with the same pain points over and over again. Whether it's a due diligence team that was struggling and spending 60% of their time on data entry, document reviews, and manual write-ups, or IR teams or RFP teams kind of copy and pasting and searching for content across hundreds, dozens, thousands of RFPs and policy documentation, trying to keep things consistent. Inevitably, both of those processes led to a lot of mistakes. So it was really something that we tried to enhance using AI, and we had this new unique opportunity because we already understand the workflows, the businesses, our clients so deeply.
It's about speed, consistency, and freeing teams from the tedious work.
Our clients are spending far too much time on repetitive or straightforward tasks. So this is things like manually finding, extracting and inputting data or structuring data into the platform, and then subsequently reviewing that data. So now, via a document extraction tool or other kind of AI uses in the system, Sidekick can basically extract all of that information from your documents at scale and then ultimately structure it for you. So now you're creating your own database using the documents provided to you or collected by you in platform, off platform, and being able to do that, in hundredth of the time or a tenth, and just being able to kind of summarize or formalize that text out if you need to convert to third person, change the writing style, things that for an experienced user or RP writer might not take particularly long can actually be done in a few seconds at most. So those are kind of a couple of examples on the speed side, shall we say. And then there's the quality. So the ability to carry out reviews or consistently provide responses accurately, but also at volume. So making sure that your reviews are carried out using a consistent framework across all of your peer group or your managers or GPs, using a consistent lens to do that.
But trust matters most. That's why Sidekick is fully transparent and always under your control.
I think trust is absolutely critical in our industry. People are working on behalf of billion-dollar pension funds, trillion-dollar asset managers, retail clients at private banks even. And so our clients, they can't afford necessarily to get things wrong or put their trust into sources or tools which are not going to enhance their workflows. So our approach is pure transparency. AI operations can have levels of confidence levels. They will always have source references. It will always be able to explain its reasoning. We also have kind of multiple layers of validation as well. There are, tools in place where if it's uncertain about something, it will not provide you an answer, but will be able to provide you kind of what was established as a bit of context, a bit of, for informative purposes, really. So everything that we do in the platform is kind of tracked and I guess rubber stamped before being provided to you. But also, it will then always give the user the final say. We're not asking our clients to trust AI with their decisions. We're giving them a smart AI tool that helps them make their decisions faster.
And the future? It's all about end-to-end workflows, deeper insights, and smarter automation across your platform.
But I think the big focus for us is moving from individual tasks to complete workflows. So rather than saying, extract this information and review this information, prepare me a quarterly risk assessment for all of my managers and GPs within X peer group. And then Sidekick can handle the entire process. It knows to gather the data via our data collection tool, review it using our response assistant, identify the trends across that peer group, and then outputting that into your white labeled report, your BI reporting within the platform. Or alternatively, on the other side of our platform, respond to this RFP document for product X using the latest content available. And this would all be done by a chat interface. You would simply kind of drop in the document and it would carry out the next steps from there. So that would be kind of our most pressing thing for the next kind of few months, or 6 to 12 months. I think we're also working on kind of predictive capabilities in a sense, trend analysis and the like. So using all of the data that clients have captured, processed within the platform, allowing them to utilize AI to identify patterns, flagging things when they start deviating over time across their peer groups, and really kind of benchmarking exercises and things like that. So they're able to do that all in our platform.
Dasseti Sidekick, your AI companion, built for investment management, built for you.